If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. It's also what we use to make the Kardasim Podcast. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to.
Welcome back to the Kardasim Podcast.
Hey.
Oh, I thought you were just going to handle the introduction. Do you not want, is it okay for us to say welcome?
I'm happy to jump in.
No, I always want you to say something, but you never
Welcome to
do.
the Kardasim Podcast, episode 28.
How are you? Do you want to answer?
I'm doing great.
Because you never want to answer. I always ask. And
You should
now
ask.
You're getting on me for letting you
No,
talk.
you should ask first, do you want to answer this? And then ask
I'm
a
going to
question.
answer. I just got out of hot yoga class.
Okay.
Oh, really? How was that?
It was great.
Did you actually
Was it hot?
participate or did you just sit there? Okay.
So it was like a spa day, really.
Yeah. A cheaper spa
What
day.
did you do?
Are you
to
actually
waste your
supposed to do
morning,
stuff?
Kim?
To waste my morning?
Besides yay, don't talk about yay. What else have you got going on in your life?
I got driven here.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I didn't do hot yoga, but I did my morning exercise. I organized my pantry. It looks really great. Not
Khloe.
again. It's the first time I've done it in 2020. You know, we had a
Oh,
cold a couple.
Khloe, that is a
We had
lie.
a cold a couple of weeks ago. You think I was gonna touch everything?
I call bullshit.
Yeah, you know damn well that the very first day of 2020, you reorganized your pantry.
You messing up my pantry and me setting things back to where they
I
are
didn't
is
me-
not reorganizing.
Chloe, I grabbed an Oreo.
Kim, you are such a liar.
I
How
grabbed,
do you like it?
I
Okay.
grabbed an Oreo, and then you said, needs to be
No,
redone.
you're
Cab.
a liar. And it wasn't an
Chloe,
Oreo, you stupid
you
bitch.
have a
It was
problem.
an oatmeal cream pie. Get it right. All right. You left your questions and comments for us at simgmproductions.com/podcast. And now we're responding. The manager told me to say it with that tone.
It's because you were saying stuff
Okay.
too passive aggressively.
Okay.
It was
Here
just
we
a
go.
note, Chloe.
Shut up. Security. Come on, y'all.
Sarika.
Sarika Setharam.
Like paprika.
Yes. Okay. If you, the host, Kourtney, and Kim, the host, Kourtney.
I know.
and
I
Kim-
think they're calling you the host, Chloe.
No, it says if you. Okay. Okay.
Because you read the questions.
Okay.
But
Okay.
maybe that you can mean anybody.
That's what I'm saying. If you, the host, Kourtney, and Kim were stranded in the desert and you were going to die of thirst and the only drink you had was orange sodas, what would you do? P.S. Khloe is the host.
Oh my.
Okay, there we go. And Booty Booty Pop Juice is so watermelon. You are great. I can't pronounce your name, but I love you.
Wow.
Do you really love them if you can't pronounce their name?
You don't say Kanye's name right.
I say his nickname.
Uh-huh. All right. So, I don't know. I think that
What do you
I
mean you
would.
don't know?
If you're
Well,
dying of thirst,
Yeah, you kind of have to do what you have to do. And
it would F up your stomach for
So
a very
only
long time.
if you're dying of thirst would you drink orange soda?
pretty much.
Yeah,
That
I
is
would.
what would actually
It's the last resort.
no,
We
because
would be better off with strawberry soda. Don't get me
no,
wrong.
you
Yeah.
would live longer statistically.
You always talk about more nutrients. Kim, strawberry soda has more
You would
nutrients.
live longer if you drank orange soda. So I would
Orange
actually, I'd
juice,
be like,
maybe.
no. Well, there's a difference, but I'd be like, if you guys want to survive even longer, like I would already be fine and refreshed, stranded in the desert because
Your skin would be more broken out now.
I would actually, because Glow 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 comes with the sunscreen, I would actually be protected. I would be hydrophil because
There is
Question about Glow
there
Glow
is so
Glow.
much in Glow Glow Glow.
that I would be protected.
No.
So orange soda on top of all that. It's
On the
like
package,
I have the
You would
fountain.
break out in hives.
On the
I have the fountain of youth.
On the package, it does say that there is sun protection, but it also says don't go out in the sun. So how the hell does that, like, that is counterintuitive? I think that's the word. Like, what's the point? It says use at night, has sun ray protection, but don't go out in the sun in the morning for at least
It's
3
to
hours after
warn
using
you.
this product.
It's to warn you to be
Kiss
careful.
My ass.
Sometimes too much sun,
Move.
you could get overheated.
Doesn't
It's
it
like
also,
helping
doesn't
you.
it also say don't wear it longer than 10 minutes?
Listen, it says don't
well,
even
you're
use the
supposed.
product.
You are supposed. There is a certain product you're supposed to wash off,
Basically,
and it's not my fault if people don't follow directions.
Basically, they want you to buy it but not use it. Okay. Jess Mines.
Jesse
Jess Mines. Or Jesse Mines.
or Mendez.
Or yeah, whatever. Hey, the two great girls, Khloe and or Kourtney.
Great
Well, it says
sisters.
sisters.
The two. Okay, let me start over. Hey, the two great sisters, Kourtney and Khloe, and the most funny to watch and best crier, Kim.
Is that like a backhanded compliment?
My question.
No, that's a compliment.
My question
Oh.
is for the three of you. What sim diseases / illnesses have you guys or any of the other Kardashians come down with?
Well, I've had hunger before. It got very close. I was like waving my arm, waiting for a human to feed me.
Yeah, that happens a lot on set.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it'd be a disease, but I get the shakes really bad.
That's because you have espresso.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. We keep telling you you can't handle them, Kourtney.
I can handle them.
I have
It's because you're so mellow that when you suddenly have a shot of something that's like energetical, you can't handle it.
I have what's called free roam disease. Sometimes it happens in Sims where we just we don't want to listen to our commander and we
Yeah.
just go around, and it just kind of makes it really hard for us to focus on anything. And it's widespread in Sims world, especially with Kim. But
No, that's mainly your thing, Chloe.
no, I just said it's widespread in the Sims.
Chloe-
Boss says somebody always looks at the camera while we're filming.
Yeah, that would be you.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah,
I like to actually stay in the moment.
Yeah, apparently I don't look at the camera either.
Well,
so.
see,
No.
what I try to do is I try to really reach out to the audience, and
I think you just like to scare people.
I think you
well,
like to
they
waste
cut it out
Fox's time.
anyway. So
It
But if-
would be, yeah, but you definitely like to see what's going on and who is making
I
you
just
do
really
what.
want to connect with our fans.
Yeah.
Or the person controlling you, apparently.
Yeah, you could call it that.
Okay, so there's that. But other than that, we haven't. I mean, we got a little bit of a cold a couple of weeks ago, but
Scott pissed on himself.
well, that's because the boss is irresponsible sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't give bathroom breaks.
Yeah, but we get loaded with cheats. It's like Hollywood.
It
uppers and
it
downers.
really is. Like Sim Hollywood is the same as Hollywood. We're like, there's things happen.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next question. Clown Boy. Hi. These are really long. Jeez. Clown Boy. Hi. So I am kind of baffled by something. ... It seems...
You don't have to say the
You're not
dot,
supposed to
dot,
read the
dot.
dot.
Shut up. It keeps me asleep at night, and maybe you can help me investigate.
Keeps him
It says
Not
it
awake.
keeps me asleep at night, and maybe you can help me investigate. The That's So Watermelon song ... Why does it feature? Why doesn't it feature Nicki Minaj? When have you last heard from her? Maybe she's in some kind of danger, or maybe ... No, it can't be ... But
Khloe.
It's Kim trying to sabotage her. I mean, she does have an angelic voice. We've all heard it. Oh my God, she could just be trying to get rid of her competition. ... Kim, are you behind all of this? I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. ... Can you help me
Chloe.
solve this riddle? So basically, are you asking, is Kim trying to sabotage?
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj?
you're accusing Kim of basically What,
No.
killing to Nicki Minaj?
And first of all, that wasn't even a song. Like
It was a song, and then Kourtney turned it into what it became.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't get along with the Nicki Minaj. Is that if that's what we're talking about?
Kanye does.
She
Well,
was
you're-
very rude to me
Kanye loves
when she
her.
was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Kanye and Nicki are
Kanye's
great
a big
friends.
fan.
Sometimes Kanye doesn't. He is perfect, but he does have flaws, and that's trusting people he
Wow,
shouldn't.
this is gross.
Did you hear
I'm so
that?
proud of you.
Did you hear it first?
I'm
No,
actually proud
this
of you,
was-
Kim.
She said Kanye has flaws.
Say it again, Kim.
I'm not going to repeat
okay,
it, but
Kim.
what I know is that
The first step.
he has to be talked into the right thing, and right now he's doing the wrong thing. But she was very rude to me specifically.
But you didn't sabotage her, you're saying.
Well, she didn't. I'm sure she
Wow,
asked
you're
to
not
be on
denying
the
it.
song, but
it
I
wasn't
wasn't
even
gonna
a-
let her be on the song. No, the original that we wrote.
Yeah, I wouldn't want her
Yeah.
there either. It's not because I don't like her.
Well,
it's just that it
okay,
wasn't
so
her
are
song.
you sabotaged? Why
No,
is there no
I'm not.
conspiracy?
I don't think you're sabotaging Nicki. I think that
No, how come
your
you're not?
existence-
Because you didn't want her in it either.
I like Nicki, but I didn't want her in it because it was supposed to be our 3 song. It was supposed to be a merch song. And during that time, and also during this time, Nicki was working on doing songs on her own. She
Yeah.
was trying that
she
out.
was trying that because she doesn't want to be just featured.
Yeah.
She's trying, but like
During that
it will
time,
never be.
Wow. During that time, she wrote the song that she
Do the
whatever it's
Click.
called.
Do the show.
Do the shot or something like that.
it has to do with basketball.
Yeah, and so she worked on that. So during that time, she wasn't really trying to be featured on everybody's song. She was trying something else.
I'm sure she was itching to be part
Maybe
of.
she is featured on the song. You just have to listen very, very closely.
Yeah, you don't know, Kim.
She sneaks into tracks sometimes.
You should
Well, I'm gonna
you should go watch
sue
that video.
somebody
over and over to go find out if she's in it.
and get her a raise.
Anyway, moving on. Abby Top. That's the person's name. Who out of you 3 can do the best British accent? Oh, Lord. Also, love you, Kourtney. The bestest, most watermelon sister. Is bestest a word?
It doesn't matter. I
well,
love this person.
Why am I asking you, Kim? Anyway, Abby Talk.
Bitch.
Go ahead.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I don't think you would know the answer. Okay. So
I know my thesaurus.
tell me that in a British accent, Kim.
I know my thesaurus. That's how they say it.
This is
Wow.
going to go over great with the video we're working on currently.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's where I picked up. I'm getting pretty good at it. I was able to trick a lot of people when I was in.
Okay, this is my
Munson.
British.
Mhm.
Would you like a spot of tea?
Wow.
That was actually kind of uncannibal.
See, goes back to my question
That's
before.
the best British going up to
That
the
was
left.
It was
I
the
actually
bestest
did. I
weapon
felt
it
like
had.
having tea with that.
Thank you.
That's what they drink. Did
Oh,
you know
I
that?
like some coffee and some chocolate. That's mine.
That was horrible, Khloe.
Here I am standing here. That's the best I can do.
You kind
I'm
of
not very good at
you
it.
kind of
they-
sounded like a guy. That was pretty good.
I did?
A
Yeah,
British-
you
So
did
my
good.
British accent sounds like a guy.
You
to
did good at sounding like
British
a guy,
guy.
but not a British.
Shut up. You don't know anything.
That
Move it.
sounded more like
What?
you're from Memphis or something.
Oh, okay.
Get the chocolates out and roll them in the Barbie.
Oh, stop.
All right. Next question. Yazar Al Gahamani 65.
Hamidi.
Don't expect
Hamdi.
me to know how to say that.
Yazir Al Gahamdi,
Yazar. Okay, whatever.
65.
65.
Question for Kim. Since you're a brilliant lawyer, can
Thank
you
you.
explain what the term taking the filth means?
Fifth.
Oh, taking the
Taking
filth.
the-
I thought
Yeah,
it
see,
said
I understand that you wouldn't know that lawyers speak,
Mhm.
so that's fine.
Please enlighten us.
Basically, when you take the fifth, that means you want to say everything. So the judge goes, do you plead? And then you say, I'm taking the fifth. That means I'm ready to confess from start to finish, and I want to help the prosecution.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I-
you guys wouldn't know. You're not studying.
Everyone
There
knows
are some
what that
chapters I
is.
haven't gotten to, but I remember seeing this one.
Well, you need to go back to the 5th chapter about taking the 5th.
I'm taking the 5th, and I just told you what it meant.
Well, if that's what you read, then I say you take it to the courts, Kim.
Do that if you're ever in court and just say you're taking the
So
5th.
basically, people hire Kim at your own risk.
Yeah.
Risk for big reward.
Shut up.
Kim, you can get Kim as a lawyer starting at 25 cents. And if you really if you're going to be taking the 5th, then you should really give her at least 50 cents. All right.
Or she should be working pro bono, to tell you the truth.
She can at least get 25 cents.
Do you know what pro bono is?
I'm definitely...
Kim's going to take the 5th and tell you all about it.
Yep.
All right, moving on. This is getting sad.
The Kardasim Podcast is brought to you by Gizmo Grind. Gizmo Grind makes selling your used smartphones and other tech simple. Instead of trading it in for store credit, a Gizmo Grind trade gets you paid with your choice of check, Zelle, or PayPal, and it's all done online. Start by visiting the site and getting an instant quote. Print out the prepaid label and drop it off at your local CVS or USPS office. By visiting gizmogrind.com/the Kardasim Podcast, listeners of this podcast can receive an additional $10 bonus if you trade in your device today. That's gizmogrind.com/the Kardasim Podcast.
That's so watermelon. Watermelon.
Well, it's
Welcome-
segment 2. And
No,
so
we
are you
said,
going to do it this
yeah,
time?
we had said, I thought you had
so
said,
I guess you're going to follow my
welcome
rules.
to segment 2, That's So Watermelon, where we're given 5 random topics and we decide if each thing is so watermelon or so not watermelon. First topic.
Once more with feeling, Kim.
I said that like I always speak.
Okay,
like I
go
don't
ahead.
understand
Go
how you guys
ahead.
hear something
I'm
else.
not even going to talk about
First
this anymore.
topic, manipulation. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
Kim, you know you should say this is so watermelon because that's what you do. You manipulate your voice every time.
No, that's called speaking.
No, it's called
Have you never heard of
manipulating.
like
She-
You
talking?
manipulative bitch.
She
My
also
voice-
attempts to manipulate when she cries. It doesn't work.
I think manipulation is a good thing. It's not what I do with my voice or crying, but
See,
I
this
do.
is true, Kim. This is what I want to hear when you read. I'm not going to let you read that segment. I'm passing this over to you over a long thing of podcast. And I'm not going to let you read it like that if that's how you're going to do it.
Read it like what?
Stop manipulating me, Kim.
The way you're
It's so
talking
not
right
watermelon.
now, the way you're talking right
Is
now is
how
how
I
you should
say
ask
the
your
words.
questions.
You're a damn liar. You manipulative bitch.
I think manipulation is so watermelon because it could get you out of a lot of trouble.
It's
Well,
so not
tickets.
watermelon.
That I agree with.
Yeah, that's fine, but I
I'm-
still think it's so not watermelon, especially in like relationships and stuff.
I'm kind of a master manipulator.
Aren't
You
you
are.
manipulating your pantry?
Aren't you manipulating the public and glow, thinking it's something great? So you think it's so watermelon.
There's no that's one
I'm organizing,
situation
I'm not
where no
manipulating
manipulation
anything.
is.
It's so not
You
watermelon.
manipulate my audience by saying it's bad when it's like the opposite.
No,
It's so not watermelon.
we're telling the truth.
Manipulation is so watermelon when used with the right fingers.
Okay, and Kourtney.
I already said it's so watermelon.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the queen of.
Well, you're both wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. Okay, moving on.
Next topic, seesaws. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
They're so watermelon before I had my ass done, but after getting my ass done, they're not fun.
They just sit
I
there.
agree because I can never get on a seesaw with either one of you.
We
'cause I'm always
tried the
just up
other
in the
day.
air.
Mm-hmm.
We tried the other day. Kourtney was literally just up there.
Yeah, Kim just wouldn't go up.
There was no joy on her face. She was
Kim
bad when
tried
she
and I
got
said-
down.
Yeah, I said, Kim, let me try. And
We
it didn't
tried
work.
together and we broke it.
Yeah, it didn't work. Unfortunately, like we're not like
Yeah.
like it's just our butts.
Yeah,
we can't help
I got
it.
that on camera. It was pretty sweet.
It's either make money or
We
go on
will
Seesaw. I
fix
want
that
money.
park owner, whoever owns that park. We will fix it. we know it's been a few days, but
And it was sad because we don't really go to public parks. that
yeah, and we
much.
were like trying to get back some childhood memories we never had. And so we were like, let's try out the Seesaw. And
So it's just not going to work out for us. So Seesaws, they're
Yeah.
so watermelon as kids, as
we
grown
haven't
women
tried
with,
with
asses.
like Kylie.
No, those two could do it all day.
Well, maybe. Kylie, maybe.
Yeah, but
the
her
funny
ass
thing is,
big.
it was made out of metal, and then it just
Yeah,
bent.
it just like,
We tried everything. We tried steel. We tried everything. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work. It's not for us, but it's for somebody. So it's so watermelon if you're a kid. And
yeah,
stuff.
for some people out there, it's so watermelon. I'm sure it must have been fun.
Yeah.
It was funny to see Kourtney up in the air, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Next topic, pigs. So watermelon or so not watermelon? They're delicious.
Yeah. If you're vegan listening to this, no offense.
They're
but
still delicious.
I
Are we
like
talking
bacon.
about alive piglets or?
Actual pigs, I love them for what
like
they do.
pigs, like pets pigs.
Yeah.
As pets, I think they're great. As
The one on Charlotte's
farm-raised
Web.
pigs,
The
I
one on
think they're
Charlotte's
great.
Web was killed. I thought that was kind of brutal, but I was like,
What version of Charlotte's Web did you see?
the one where
The spider dies.
You mean Charlotte's
Spoiler alert.
No, the pig was killed.
What are you talking about, little babe? Now, because he didn't die either.
And now I'm pretty. Do you guys not watch movies or?
No,
read
I
books?
read the book.
Yeah,
I
Read a
don't
book.
know.
he's killed almost immediately.
Wow.
No. Yeah. The pig is killed.
He goes
the,
to a fair.
The pig
right?
used to make webbing.
He
saying
goes
how
to a
great the
fair.
spider was, and
he
the spider
goes to a
survived.
fair to be fat. He wins,
Okay.
and they celebrate by killing him.
Oh, that's some spider. That's what the web said.
Yeah.
Because the pig made the web to save the spider, right, Kim?
Well, he tried.
Charlotte
But
had a
he
little
dies
spider
before.
as a pet. Shut the hell up. Pigs are great to eat. Pigs are great to love. Pigs are great.
All
I don't
around.
think
Great.
both go.
I
the
don't care
same.
for pork, but I like bacon.
So pigs are so watermelon, I would say.
Yeah, they're
They
so
are.
watermelon.
Next topic, amusement parks. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So not watermelon. Once again, me and Kim can't get on these
Yeah.
rides.
I can get on any ride I want.
And you know what? I think that's
Shut
like
up.
prejudice a
It's
little
not
bit.
right. You have to be a certain height. Your ass has to be a certain size.
Yeah, it's like, why can't I sit in two seats?
Because you
on the roller
break the
coaster?
ride.
Yeah, but like
I
it's
could
just-
sit on two seats. It's called put a belt on one cheek and the other belt on the other cheek.
not that I like roller coasters or anything like that because you do.
But I should have the right to get on them.
yeah, but we can mess up our work that we get done at the dentist if we go on a roller
That
coaster.
is true. Something you go too fast, it's pushed back and has
Like
to be.
we can get on the virtual rides because you're just sitting there. It's fine.
But even then, I've been turned away.
but that's just because they don't like you.
I got onto the Back to the Sim Future ride once, and I was okay. The
That was a
ride
while ago.
The ride was about to start, right? And I saw the other cars or whatever going up in the air, and ours for some reason was just grounded.
yeah,
And they're like, they stopped in the middle, and they're like, we can't get it to lift up.
yeah.
And I was like, why? And they were like, I think you know why. And then they kicked me off.
Yeah. That didn't
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
to me though.
I went and got another car.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Kourtney was there, and she, instead of having like solidarityism with me, she went and got on the other ride.
Yeah, what happened is Kim had to basically, in order for it to lift alone, it could only handle Kim. And then I
Yeah.
went on after her.
I couldn't be on there with one or two other people.
Yeah, it sucked. But hey, you got the ride on your own.
I did get to ride on my own, although it was going, and I don't
Yeah.
think that was part of the ride.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It
but
broke, and then mechanics had to come.
there's so watermelon.
$15,000.
But there's other things too. These kind of parks that are fun besides just the rides. Like I like amusement parks. So I'd say there's so watermelon is just like not being so prejudiced.
There's,
with
yeah,
your
you
ride.
have to stop the prejudiceness.
All right, moving on.
Next topic, laundry. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
It's so watermelon when I'm not doing it.
It's so watermelon because I don't have to do it. I've heard
Yeah.
of it.
Pretty much, I agree with you.
I know there's bleach.
All
don't
I
like bleach. It
know
smells
is
bad.
I put my clothes in the hamper and then they're in my clean the next day. So
But kids, if your parents tell you to do the laundry, just do it.
Or not.
Yeah, or
No.
not.
Don't be like us.
You don't need to do it though.
Yeah.
Don't feel the need to. You could, if you want to like score some points or whatever.
Yeah, if it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
You want to get on Santa's good
do
list.
the laundry. Okay, so birthdays and Christmas, do the laundry.
When your laundry gets a little too touches the ceiling, maybe it's time to get the whites done.
Yeah.
Not everything, but at least do
I
the
heard
whites.
that's what they do, the whites.
They do the whites separate. At least do some of it. Like
do some of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like give somebody you could do the color pants, whatever, your jeans, do your underwear,
Yeah.
do something. Okay.
Yeah.
Since when do you guys do the whites?
I don't.
We don't normally.
I don't do the whites.
We don't do the whites.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I like to do with my laundry. I give someone the whites and I do all the colors.
I do as many colors as I can.
Yeah. Who's
The
Smartest.
me.
Me. Now it's time for segment 3, Who's the Smartest? This is when we're given 3 random words we don't know and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest.
Hopefully the words this time around are better because last time was just a flop.
You
Yeah.
never know what you're going to
Whoever
get.
picked the words last time suck.
I hit a button that says random word.
And if you want to listen to that, you have to go listen to the other.
Yeah, to see who won last time.
Okay, first word.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't Kim.
First word, grapnel or grapenel. GRAPNEL.
I think it's something that's used to get the grapes off of the vines. Because you have grapevines. Listen, these words can
I'm
mean
listening.
anything, okay? And it's best to go with a plant, I've learned.
Yeah.
So I think that it has to do with how grapes can be really rooted and twisted.
Yeah.
And it's hard
On a vine.
It's hard to talk through. I've heard this through the grapevine. And I heard that it's
Is that why they say?
yeah, I just think it's something that you use to get grapes off of something that's hard to reach.
Hand me the
Okay.
grapnel.
Yeah, hand me the grape. No, whatever.
Okay.
Or grape mill.
Yeah.
Grapnel.
Something you use to cut the weeds and stuff.
To
So
me,
a gardening tool.
Shut up.
to me, it sounds like a hook. What are those things called that they shoot up onto the roof to climb?
Like the Sim Candyman's hook.
No, not one that will kill you. The one that's
It's not meant for killing.
no,
it's
you
just a
use it
hook.
to swing from a building.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the window washers.
No,
Are you talking
use
about
it-
like some Laura Croft stuff right now?
Yeah.
Like you use it.
It's like what rock climbers use, except on buildings.
Oh.
They're hooks.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I still think it's for grape.
Or it's either that or a karate move.
Kourtney,
I don't know. I think it's
Silence.
no. I think it's something that you grab. Something that's used to hook something together.
so you're
That's
taking.
you're taking my answer.
Okay, well, you're talking about
Well-
hooking to swing or something
Or
like
climb.
that. But
Well, that's what I was
Okay,
saying.
so
I said
you
it's
two
what
have the
amount.
same
Well, I'm
It's-
saying
have the
it's
same
like to
answer.
hold something together, like
like a
Like
truck
a truck hooking to another car,
or like
something.
a boat or a trailer or something like
yeah,
that.
like
like to drag something.
that's a good grapnel on
Like
that.
Nick-
So
Nicki
you
drags
use yours.
Kim.
Yours is a hook that drags something, and then mine is a hook that's used for climbing and swinging.
Yeah.
Okay, it says a small anchor with several flukes.
What the hell is well, I think that's kind of similar to what I'm saying, though.
And then it says a grappling hook.
So I was right. It is one of those hook things that you swing from.
Okay, but
Well,
which one would
I'm trying to read all these different Okay. A device consisting essentially of one or more hooks or clamps for grasping or holding something.
That's what I said, though.
Okay.
It holds a mountain.
Okay, I know Kourtney decides this, but I think at least both of you should get. I
Listen.
think both of you should get a point for that.
Used for grappling or dragging or for anchoring a small boat
Wow,
as a skiff.
I had mentioned boats and stuff like that for Kourtney's answer.
So we both got the point because it
That's what I
said
meant.
grappling
you said hook and
hook.
stuff.
It
Listen,
said a hook. It said grappling hook for one
I
of
am
the
trying to
definitions.
back you both up.
Thank
here. If you
you.
would shut up, I think both of you should get a point.
Yeah, we get a point.
And I'm willing to say that because last time Kim wasn't able to say that we both deserve a
I
point.
did
Well, we did,
say
but I'm going to be the
that.
bigger person.
What's
All
the
right,
next
cool.
word? So we both got a point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a 2-woman race.
Oh, how the
then.
table has
Flipped.
flipped and
Yeah.
turned.
Rotated.
Has become tipsy-turvy.
Okay, second word is Meconium. Meconium. Meconium.
To me, that sounds like a group of people coming together
Meconium.
in a Meconium like group.
So a gathering of people.
Yeah, a gathering of people coming together. Let's form a Meconium.
Okay.
Or it's people meeting up in like some sort of like a dome, like specifically like a dome, or or just like a place of like where people go to, like, I don't know. It sounds like a place like where people worship or come together like in a dome
Okay.
sphere.
I think it's something where you're like calling for peace.
Let's
like,
form
I'm
a
calling
Let's have
Meconium.
a Meconium.
Yeah, I'm calling for, we're arguing. I'm calling for Meconium.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it's some kind of metal.
We found a rare
I can believe
Meconium in
it.
the
I can
This
dirt.
believe
is a
that.
piece of Meconium.
I'm digging for
That sounds like
Meconium.
something that would be on a television show.
Meconium hunters.
Mr. Meconium.
No, that would be a stupid title.
Okay, so it means the dark green substance forming the first feces of a newborn infant. One of the questions is meconium dangerous to the baby?
So it's literally
It's what forms
Yeah, the earliest stool of a...
Okay, we got it. We got
Yeah.
it. It's early. It's your first
It's your
basically.
first
That is disgusting. And I think we should all get a point
That
for having to
answer-
listen to that.
That answer is Meconium.
Yeah. You're so full of Meconium.
That is some bull Meconium.
And I see pictures.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad this is a podcast. Be happy this is a podcast.
Yeah.
So you don't have to see these photos.
It's pretty disgusting.
Okay, let's just move on to the
Let's
next question.
go to the
Not even
next
I'm so
Word.
lost.
You're so
This is so Meconium.
My
right
brain
now.
is full of Meconium right now.
Oh my god, kids.
You have Meconium for brains.
I'd say that was a winner. But
That was
that's the last
disgusting.
word.
Let's please move on.
The last word is styptic
I'm really afraid of what that means.
or styptic.
Okay, I think
I have to spell it.
Yeah.
Styptic.
okay, well
I
you
think
know
that's actually the thing you get on your eye, but like a lot of them.
you mean like a sty?
Yeah, but like a lot of them.
So my eye
So
is
your
styptic.
your eye is styptic.
You're septic to getting a lot of styes because you're
Styptic.
sty tip. Okay. I think it actually has something to do. It almost, like a diptych, like a drawing. You know, a
No.
diptych. It's where you have two drawings next to each other that are
Okay.
very similar. That's a diptych.
That's
Oh,
called
that's
symmetrical.
No, it's called a diptych. That's a diptych. And I think a skyptic is what you say.
Styptic.
Diptych is where you have like three drawings next to each other. Because there's a diptych and then there's this skyptic where there's like three.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, it could be. I'm just saying.
I think a styptic is like a type of person who, I don't know, thinks deeply, or maybe they're optimistic about stuff. A styptic.
We have to be styptic.
We have to
about
be
this
styptic
situation.
in these trying times.
Kim will learn the
Yeah.
truth about Ye one day. We have to be styptic.
That's just an example sentence.
That's an
right?
example of the truth.
All right. What does it mean?
It means a substance capable of stopping bleeding when applied to a wound.
What kind of
Yeah.
meconium is that?
Like put on the styptic so I stop bleeding.
Okay.
Mine makes way more sense.
I mean, I could maybe picture
So
a
what-
doctor saying
okay.
that I need a styptic
Stat.
Yeah, so it means tending to contract or bind.
Okay, call it a Band-Aid.
Call it a bandage. Like,
I need a styptic.
Yeah, who's gonna go? What doctor is gonna go around saying "Give me a styptic" when they could say "Get me some bandages"?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
no
just
doctor, but maybe
stopping-
this is why you have to go to school for it.
stopping the bleed, pretty much.
Okay, well,
Fun.
I need a Styptic when I listen to Taylor's
Is that like
music.
a stitch or something? Like a special kind of stitch?
It just means to stop bleeding.
Wow.
Okay, well, I guess you two are tied.
Yeah, well, technically I had that first and then she took my answer.
Well, no, because the answer gave leeway to both of your answers.
Yeah, you said.
But I
And I
said it
backed her up
first.
with the boat. I shouldn't have said anything, but I backed her up with the boat thing.
Well,
and then
that's what I meant
it
to
literally
be
said that.
pulling something.
I had said
I
it.
helped you. Why?
Okay, fine. But let's
Fine.
not
You
forget
want
who
a half
got
a
that
point?
point first.
Whatever. No, I don't want half a point. I'm not Kim. I'm not some whiny little bitch.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
Yes, thank you for listening.
Leave questions at simjiumproductions.com
That would be so
/
great.
podcast.
I would
Yep.
be so happy if you did that for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You are the best. I love you. And just know that as the
Our
host,
listeners
just
are
know
number
as the host of this
one.
podcast,
Are you in the car? Are you on the toilet?
are you taking a Meconium? Doesn't matter because you're listening to the Kardasim Podcast. See you next time.